Hey everyone. Okay, bit of a story on Golfy. It's broke down yet again. I was driving it to work on Thursday, and long story short, I was saved by a Ford. Luckily, my next door neighbor works right across from my work, and when I broke down, he saved my butt big time, and I wasn't that much late for work, which actually worked out pretty good. But he's self-employed, so it doesn't really matter for him. But as of right now, I'm changing the oil. It's actually very black, so I'm going to change the oil, see if that helps the issue at all. And it seems like it's fouling out the spark plug. Also, there's oil in the intake, so it sucked oil up into the carburetor. So I think it could be overfull, or some gas got into the oil and made it overfull. So it's still cranking fine. I got it running on Thursday, but then it did die shortly after. But since I've been driving this more and more, I've been getting a check engine light coming on, or it's an oil light. But the thing is, the light is painted over, so I'm not sure what the light is and if it was always on in the first place. I didn't buy this from the original owner. I bought it off of the mechanic who was initially going to get it back running for the original owner. So the guy I got it from knew no history on the actual golf cart. So anyways, long story short, I'm draining the oil, and we're going to change the oil. I'm going to change the spark plug. I might pull the carburetor off, give it a quick once over, give a good spray down of carb cleaner, and see if there's any oil in the actual carburetor, see what the internal shape of the carburetor is. I've never had the carburetor off this engine, and it was daylight savings time last night, so the clocks went back, which I absolutely hate daylight savings time. Sure, we gain an hour of sleep, but we lose an hour of sunlight. So really, I'm working against the clock on this thing, and I gotta get that John Deere pressure washed. So hopefully I can get a coat of paint on that maybe today or tomorrow. And also I gotta get that thing running. I gotta get it running first, check the transmission, and then I'll proceed to potentially painting it. So running, then paint. And then with this thing here, I got to change the oil and try and get it running. I have till Thursdays when I need it at work, so I have till Thursday to try and get this thing running, but I work at night as well, so really I only have today to get this thing running. I'll try my best to do as many videos as I can. I like documenting what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not quitting YouTube now, and I am trying my best to document everything. So here's what's up with the golf cart. I might post this video immediately so I can get some responses. We'll see, or I'll just post it tonight. I don't know yet. But there's where we're at right now. The oil is very black, and when I had pulled off the intake, the air filter, there was some oil in there, and I gotta get a new air filter. I'm gonna run without an air filter for now, and I might just make up a piece of foam to go in there just as a stopper. We'll see. Figure out something with that. And I think that's what killed it, is it sucked up some oil, or some oil came up from the oil pan because it's possibly overfull, or gas mixed with the oil came up, rose the level up too high, and got sucked into the crankcase somehow, or got sucked into the top end of the engine. This thing does burn a little bit of oil, but it doesn't burn a lot of oil, so I'm not really sure 100% what's going on. I won't really know until I pull that carburetor apart and see what's going on there. I might shine a light in there, see how carboned up the inside is, if I can see anything into the actual head, and we'll go from there. I'll figure out what's going on with this poor old girl. Worst comes to worst, that engine's going to come out, and I'll go to Princess Auto and get a clone engine, put a clone engine in here. The only thing with that is I got to get an engine that will exactly line up with my clutch. I don't really want to go with a longer belt on my clutch. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.